Happy holidays, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and today I am on my yearly traditional gingerbread house plan. So every year I like to do some type of a gingerbread project that's Star Wars based. You can go back on previous videos and you can look. Oh, I don't even know. I have to see if I have a holiday playlist. If I don't, I'll make one. And you can look, and I've done things like the Millennium Falcon. I've done the Land Speeder. I've done Ray's Speeder. Last year, I believe I did a kind of a scene, which was the X-Wing in the Dagobah Swamp. Now, I'm not by any means a pastry chef or a baker, by any trade. I just do it for fun, and I like to just kind of dabble with these things and see what kind of stuff I can come up with. So I like to share that. Today, I'm going to try something a little bit crazy, okay? And I'll show you what that is. Okay, so here it is. We're going after the Lars homestead, okay? Now, this is a bit of a challenge, okay? Because we have, obviously I'm not doing the twin sons or anything. I'm just doing the main unit, okay? We are going to try something a little bit unconventional. And again, I make no guarantees that it's going to look exactly like the original, okay? Like it's going to be a piece right out of the set design, just kind of like a holiday-esque version of that, okay? So I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken this stoneware bowl, okay? And that stoneware bowl goes to about here, and then it kind of flattens, okay? So you can actually bake with it, kind of like a casserole dish. And I've actually taken some tin foil and I've kind of shaped it out to make it a dome, okay? This is a good size, works with this base. This is going to use this wooden butcher block thing as a base, okay? So we're going to basically make the dough, shape it on here, if I can get it to be thick enough that I can drape it over on this, and that's going to be the main part. It's not going to be something that we build like with legs and arms and walls and ceilings. It's just going to be something that we either shape over this or drape over this. We'll see how the consistency works out. Now, when you look at the outskirts of the Lars homestead, you notice that there is a little dome, okay? Essentially, there are three. There's one here, and one on the other side. And the other side is kind of flat, okay? So what am I going to do for the domes? Well, I found some of this. This is basically a pre-made Rice Krispie treat, okay? Basically, you can cut into shapes. You can also shape it and build it. So I'm going to look to build some of these kind of dome ideas. And then I'll do like 3 of them and place them kind of right next to it and shape it so that it'll basically fit, okay? That is the plan. Oops, that's the plan. Okay, so as I always do when I'm making gingerbread, I forget that you need to chill the dough. So this is going to actually take me another day to complete. However, there is some prep work I can do, which I am very much looking forward to. And the first thing is I need to, as I mentioned, utilizing these Rice Krispie treats, I took a piece of cardstock and I just kind of cut out what I kind of defined as the front, okay, of the entrance to Lars homestead, okay? And I'm going to use this to try to build it utilizing Rice Krispie treats. It'll probably be several of, this is about an inch thick. So I'll probably use like 2, trace these out 2 times, okay? And then stack them on top of each other, and that will be the entrance. And maybe now of course the dome does, kind of have an incline going in, so we're gonna have to maybe do some trimming, and I'll show you that when it's complete. Okay, so you can see my idea, okay? I basically have the Rice Krispie treats made into the entrances, okay? And I'm going to kind of hold them until we do the actual gingerbread. I mean, obviously my plan is to have it bake on this, and then hoping, I might even just leave this pan underneath it. My original thought was to just kind of make a shell, but why not just support it? And then, yes, it won't be edible, but I'm not trying to win any contests here, so it's okay. All right, and then I do have some excess Rice Krispie treat that I'll fill here, and I don't really need it here. So, and I only cut the hole right here just so I can put a figure there. All right, these are actually shorter too, so there's a little bit of, trying not entirely accurate, but that's okay. All right, so the next time you see this will be in the next day, and hopefully I'll be able to show you this with the dough on top of the bowl, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I have made the model based on utilizing the bowl and the foil, as you saw in the last video clip. I've got the Rice Krispie treats to make the entrance and side kind of dome connectors there. Okay, and I've made the dough, but I have to chill the dough overnight, and I've even made the royal icing to I don't really need to connect anything with it. I'm not using it as a glue, so to speak. I'm just kind of using it to provide accent to the the homestead. But I'd like to do a few other things to see what I can do in terms of the figures I'm going to add. So we're going to take a look and see which figures I have that might be appropriate for Lars homestead that are loose. Okay, we're kind of looking around here. I see a lot of troopers. This is mainly... Oh, is this... what do we have here? Oh, we have young Owen Lars. Okay. If I can get him out without taking everybody else down. Let me put him off to the side here as a definite possibility. Who else do we have? We have Obi-Wan. So I'm not sure if I want to do the episode 2 homestead or if I want to do the episode 3. We have Luke. This is a possible one. This is Luke with his poncho. Put him down there. Why do I have Padme showing her back of her scratches? Weird. Okay. I assure you that was not on purpose. Okay, so what else we got? Giran, I think he's a Cantina alien right there. I believe he's now on the sail barge. Okay, now a lot of these are from the Clone Wars era. So, no, I'm not seeing too much here. We have R2. That's weird though. It's R2. I don't know why he's sitting there in the looks like it should be a Vader. You know what happened? It might have fallen off, and when we put him back on, we just kind of put him back on in a hurry. I didn't get it in the right way. That's all right. What else we got? We got some people down here. All right, now not seeing anything here. Let's move over to this area. Oh, I can put Fixer and Cammy in there. 3PO and R2. I think I actually will put these two in there because they are quintessential. Now, if I could just get... I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if I have an old Owen Lars that's loose. I don't know if I do. I'm going to check one other space over in the other area. There's a Spirit of Obi-Wan. Yeah, these are all... There's another 3PO, but I don't need more than one. Okay. I don't want to put any stormtroopers. And no, these are mostly Hoth characters or other stormtroopers. Yeah. No, I don't want to put any troopers up there. And I know those are all Rogue One. Okay, so let's check around the other side here. Now, I do think if I can find it, I used to have a moisture evaporator. We have another Luke here. We have a Cantina aliens. Yeah, no, I don't see Muppet characters. No. A Wampa back there. No, let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I wonder if I have it someplace else. Oh, wait, let me just... Nope, we have the spirits. We have the Java creatures. And we have that. Nope. Okay, so let me check in the other room. Yeah, the reality, this is the downside about having a large, loose Star Wars collection. It is very easy to lose the figures. I suppose I could put a dewback in there with the Stormtrooper if I want to be. I have a large enough space. I probably could get away with that. Wait a second. That's what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Yes. I was looking for these two. We need a moisture evaporator, right? So definitely want to get that. Now I'm looking up there and I'm seeing a lot of Wookiees. I was looking for R1B4, R1B2. Oop. But I couldn't find him, and I can't think of where he ended up. Let's look on our barge. I don't know if I really want to have... Oh, I guess I could if I really wanted to be... I could put the a sail barge on there, but I think this might be enough if I have the just the use of the moisture evaporator. I don't know if I really want to have any other things up there, but we'll take a look around here. Make sure that there's nothing else I'm missing that would be good. I'm sorry, my heat might turn on, and if it does, pardon the noise. Oh, the noise. Okay, let's see. A lot of loose guys up here. Got some speeders. We got a space trooper. We got a Han being tortured. Yeah, that says holidays. There's another dewback. Luke in the Bacta. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to go down that road. Any figures up here? No, I think the R2-3PO, I was hoping to find an Owen, but I'm guessing that I didn't open up. Like, I know where I do have an Owen. See, I could set up the one of the sandcrawlers, but if I set up the sandcrawler, then here's another one. Here's a little smaller. I feel like that's taking away. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I will do the sandcrawler. If I do the sandcrawler, then at least... All right. If I do that... Oop, I think my heat's going to kick on now. Sorry. If I do the sandcrawler, yeah, then I can at least add some Jawas to it. All right, so we'll do the sandcrawler. All right, we'll do the moisture primer. And I'm going to... I know I can grab a couple of Jawas off the barge. There's one. Any other Jawas? I know I got more Jawas. Where are the Jawas? Somebody, I swear, some people come in here and steal my Jawas. Oh, there it is. Gotta move some guys around. Sorry. Move you. I just need maybe two. I think there might be some in the thing as well. All right, get a couple of Jawas, and that should be good. Well, I found Owen. He's in this actual diorama of the disturbance at the Lars homestead, which I really don't want to open up. I swore I had him in a 3-pack, but I couldn't find it. So I've decided I'm going to leave Lars out of it. I'm going to use the young Lars and just call it a day with the young Lars. But I like the idea of having... I got some more droids, and I still couldn't find my R1 droid, so I'm going to see if I can track down a loose one. Okay, good morning, everybody. You can see the sun is now out. It's daylight, and we have taken the chilled dough out. And it's a little different because this type of dough is definitely a little more, was more piecemeal. It kind of it broke apart easily. So what I ended up having to do is kind of piece it together and almost like patch it in, like almost like skin grafting on the bowl. But I did have one of the discs of dough left over, and I just tried to add some water to it just to soften it up a little bit, make it a little more pliable. And I was able to cover it. And you can see there was some side stuff there, but generally speaking, it's pretty good. So as you can see, it's on a cookie sheet. So I'm going to put the whole thing in. I think it's about 20 minutes, and we'll see how it works. Okay, well, here it is out of the oven. Doesn't look much different, a little lighter in color. But yeah, you can see that it generally held its form. Obviously, it's got a piece of, got a bowl and some foil underneath it to help support it. But you can see that it actually did okay. See what it looks like with adding sides. Okay, so here we are. What I've done is taken the Rice Krispie treat shapes and I shaped them in some fondant. Of course, I was trying to get the fondant to match the color of the gingerbread, which I knew would be a fail, or at least a partial fail. But that's okay, because as long as it's similar. We'll just say that the twin suns kind of treat the outlying portions differently than the dome. Anyway, now the next step will be to just put some royal icing to kind of accent it. I'm probably going to actually cover these things with white just to kind of give it a gingerbread look feel. And it's not that this is something that we would see on the actual Lars homestead. Just we want to give it kind of like a gingerbread house feel. So we'll play around with that. All right. So you can see we've added some little accents all around. Give it a little more Christmassy feel. Might do a little bit more. You can see here I have some piping that I put on the side on the floor here that I'm going to add some spice drops. Handy, I like to always do that on my things. Okay, so you'll do that, and then we have a few more figure accents that we'll put together. I decided to leave the floor since it kind of has a sandy color. I'm just going to go with the wood as opposed to, crushing up cereal or brown sugar or anything. I just decided to leave it at just like that. Okay, so the next scene will be the final product. And there we have it. The 2021 Owen Lars gingerbread house, or gingerbread homestead, should I say. All right, obviously we added our spice drops to kind of help border it. These little pieces, they look like little things that you'd see in Star Wars, those little containers. They're actually just half dome chocolate. I was making cookies dipped in chocolate and sprinkles, and I had excess chocolate, so I just put them in there. They made some weird kind of design on the outside, which I thought, well, that's kind of Star Warsy. We put some of the spice drops on the unit itself. And to drive the point home, we have our moisture evaporator with Luke. We have our Owen Lars. We have our droids, some Jawas. I do have an R1 droid in the mail coming that will add to this. So all together, there it is. Pretty proud of this, actually. Some might ask, how come you didn't do a sandcrawler? Well, my answer to that would be, look at previous videos. I have done a sandcrawler. I do not have time to do both. But I kind of like this. I think that the royal icing kind of ties together the fondant covered Rice Krispie treats and the dome. So it works out pretty nice. Pretty good. All right. So happy holidays, everybody. Please check out my videos and continue to check them out through the season. We have more holiday goodness along with regular unboxings on the way. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Darth Tuba's unboxing page on Facebook, War of the Stars podcast. And until next time, may you continue to have a happy holiday, and may the Force and the toys be with you.